Hello everyone, welcome back to another Jurassic World Dominion video where today we are going to be reviewing, with spoilers shall I say, the 5-minute preview of Jurassic World Dominion. So hello everyone, I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and if you haven't yet done so, do consider pressing that red subscribe button as it really would help out the channel, and also press the bell notification to stay up to date on all of the news for everything Jurassic World. But without any further ado, let's get into the video. So Jurassic World Dominion. Our first bit of, let's say, teaser for this movie was shown in the IMAX screenings of Fast and Furious 9. Although I have not seen it officially, I have seen the whole clip online, and personally for me I feel like I'm in the right place to describe it with spoilers, so do bear in mind that there are going to be plenty of spoilers, and yes, it is a short review, but I am going to get my tickets booked shortly, so hopefully I'll do another in-depth review about how I felt about it in the cinema. However, for today, I'm just going to go off merely what I can see. We'll probably be ranking the dinosaur designs in the next one, but for today, it's the general concept and idea of the 5-minute preview. So as we start off in a lovely scene in the savannah biome with the sun, I believe, setting or rising, one or the other, and then it cuts to some prehistoric scenes of some landscapes in the Cretaceous period 65 million years ago. We're then introduced with what I believe is my first problem with this. I'm unsure whether or not the footsteps of the giants that we see are Brachiosaurus, however we do in fact hear the Brachiosaurus audio whilst the Dreadnoughtus is on screen. That's my only slight concern. Hopefully it's answered that the first set of legs that we saw in this scene were actually Brachiosauruses. Otherwise it's going to kind of, go up in hell, and not many people are going to be happy to hear the Dreadnoughtus having the exact same sound as the Brachiosaurus. However, it's a really nice scene of the Dreadnoughtus and the Quetzalcoatlus flying and showing the sheer size of it compared to the Pteranodon. The Quetzalcoatlus honestly has a really good design, and I believe was the first ever, I know it's a flying reptile, but the first ever dinosaur pitch towards the Jurassic World trilogy, so it's really nice we finally get to see it on screen. Then we're also greeted with some ankylosaurs, the Pteranodon flying away from the Quetzalcoatlus. We also see our first look of an oviraptor, which some people are a bit upset about with the pronated wrists and everything like that, but I'm not too fussed about that type of stuff. I just like the look of it, and the fact that we've even got oviraptor considered into the Jurassic franchise does make me hopeful that we might see it later down the line. Then we also see a really good scene here, very reminiscent to Walking with Dinosaurs, but instead of Pachyrhinosaurus we see a group of Nasutoceratops. 2 baby Nasutoceratopses from what I can see, and a huge herd. One of them's even wallowing around in the water, which is awesome. Now the first ever fully feathered dinosaur, and our first look at this brand new dinosaur, the Moros intrepidus. As you can see, it is clean in the teeth of the Giganotosaurus, which we'll talk about later, because this Tyrannosaurid was one of the smallest Tyrannosaurids ever discovered. However, as soon as the Giganotosaurus runs away, the Moros makes a little call and a squeal and runs away, which I just thought was adorable. I really do like it. Then we see the Giga stand up, and blimey, the way we can see it does look, Godzilla-like, let's say. I don't know how to feel about it. I probably would speak at the end of the video, but then it's introduced with the Iguanodon running away from the Giganotosaurus, but the Iguanodon was literally on screen for 2 seconds, so not too much to talk about. And then we are met with the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh, how beastly this guy looks. Again, feathered Tyrannosaurus Rex. I believe it's now confirmed that T-Rex didn't have feathers somewhere in paleomedia, but I'm not going to get into that. I don't really care about that type of stuff. Either way, it wasn't like a feather, it was more like a fur, and it looks really cool and fuzzy. Then we see the Giga in its all of its glory. The skull, incredible. The skull looks really good, but I don't like the back or the spikes. Not too much. The side profile is really good for this Giga, but the head-on profile isn't that brilliant, to be honest. But then it commences into an awesome battle between the Giga and the Rex, which only lasts a few short seconds, and it allows the Giga to actually win by snapping the Tyrannosaurus Rex's neck, and then she also falls down into some sort of river ravine, and then a mosquito flies about, and then it transitions really nicely into modern day after that. Then it seems like they are following the Tyrannosaurus Rex in the forest, which I don't know how far away from a zoo it is, but it seems like they're playing off the comics that we got from the Jurassic World YouTube channel quite recently, so that's pretty cool if they are playing around with that. But we see it running around and we can see it's being tracked. Then it cuts to the scene of people watching a movie in a drive-through theatre, let's say, and honestly, I think this was actually predicted beforehand, and it's really nice to see. Then we get to see Colin Trevorrow's son back again. He was in Jurassic World, I believe, riding a Triceratops, and now he's in Jurassic World Dominion a few years later, staring down a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I believe this one is Rexy, but staring down Rexy eye to eye, which is really cool. Next up, we see it cause chaos in the drive-thru theatre. We have a few people not paying attention, making out, you know, stuff you do at the drive-thru theatre. But ultimately, the way we see the Rex cause a lot of chaos kind of sums up everything for this movie. And that's what I really do like. We'll get into it again. Basically, chaos just unfolds, the Rex, you know, roars, and it has a glorious scene and everything like that. The first image we ever got, I believe, or one of the first we got from Colin Trevorrow, was an image of a dart going through a windscreen, and it's clear to see that it was actually used for this drive-thru theatre scene. So again, pretty cool. After that, I believe the Rex walks away. We don't really know what happens after this, but then it cuts to some sort of teaser trailer, which I don't know how to feel about it. It says, "Next summer, rule the earth." And I'm pretty sure it meant to mean next summer dinosaurs rule the earth, something like that. So they must have cut something there, especially with the looped audio that me and Daryl A. Lynn were actually talking about recently. It seems like the audio is quite looped, so maybe they actually cut out something there accidentally. I'm not too sure. But a nice little teaser trailer. We get to see Gallimimus, Allosaurus. It looks absolutely awesome. We also see the Mosasaurus, which looks impeccable. I really do love it. And then a nice little outro. Now, as far as reviewing this 5-minute teaser trailer, I haven't seen it in cinemas yet, so do bear that in mind. We'll do another in-depth review later down the line when I do watch it later this week. However, from what we see so far, from what we know, it does seem like it's really well done. Now, we haven't had anything like this in the Jurassic universe. We've never had anything based around 65 million years ago, and I'm pretty sure that's the longest time jump ever. But yes, it was really nice to see some new dinosaurs: Oviraptor, Quetzalcoatlus, Dreadnoughtus. Dreadnoughtus was teased at the end of Fallen Kingdom, so I am hoping we will see a return of Dreadnoughtus in the actual final cut of the movie. We also see Iguanodon for a split second, some Pteranodons and Carlosaurus, but the Giganotosaurus was pretty much the main thing right there. And the design of it, it's too Godzilla-like. I believe the spikes are just too big, and the face-to-face, you know, point of view doesn't look all that great. It just looks like a hybrid dinosaur, but if this was 65 million years ago, it can't be clearly. Now, what I am hoping is that in the final movie, we'll have something different. Maybe Biosyn created the Giga, and we have a different look at the Giga, and maybe the design changes a little bit, because I believe that's similar to what we're doing with the Rex. But talking about the Rex, some people had an issue about finding out how the Rex died in the fight. What I believe actually happened is that the Giga, because of its strong bite force, got a good grip on the Rex, bit down on the neck, pretty much snapping the neck or breaking it at least, and as the Rex fell, whilst in the jaws, it kind of just broke the neck. In medieval times when they used to hang people, it was a matter of not suffocation but the neck break when they fell. I believe that's something similar as to what happened with the Rex here, because it was stuck in the jaws of the Giga. That's how she fell and died. So that kind of explains how the Rex did die against the Giga. However, overall, if we do think about it, it was a nice way to introduce and get some more people hyped for the Jurassic World Dominion movie that will be later this year. Whether or not it should have been in IMAX is my question. You know, I still have to travel a little bit to even get to an IMAX theatre near me, and I don't really agree with that in the current pandemic stage that pretty much the whole world is going through still. It's not really a safe idea. You know, adding local theatres and local cinemas just with the screenings of Fast and Furious 9, I understand that because we don't have to travel that far. I can get in my car, 20 minutes down the road, I have 2 cinemas near me, and I can easily go and watch Fast and Furious 9 and then watch the Jurassic World Dominion preview as well. But now I actually have to travel to London, which is about a 40-minute-hour journey, and isn't really safe, so I'm making sure I'm negative. I'm going to get tested beforehand, so don't worry. But I know other people don't even have the casual luxury of being able to go to cinemas in their countries. So whether or not it should have been in IMAX is the question. I do believe maybe it should have been in standard cinemas, or at least released online and confirmed it will be released online. But I do understand they want to get people back to the cinemas, but again, it makes sense to keep it in normal cinemas. Anyways guys, that was my short review. It was really good. It was really nice to see some new dinosaurs and some new biomes and have it flow nicely and a nice little tease for Jurassic World Dominion. I'll probably have a more in-depth review later down the line this week, maybe. I'll have to wait and see. But if you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button. Let me know your thoughts if you've seen it down in the comment section down below. And also subscribe to the channel if you are new. But in the meantime, stay safe out there, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you. Did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.